Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be reacting to another MSA story. Obviously MSA stands for My Story Animated, and supposedly they're true stories, but let's be honest, it's all fan fiction. Maybe there was a time when the stories they made on the channel were true, but it's definitely just like stories. But they're fun. I love it. Last time I reacted to one, it was just really fun. So today I found another one that's in their popular category, and it's called, as you already know, if you clicked on the video, you saw the title. I was hired to protect a clumsy billionaire. Those darn clumsy billionaires always get up to no good. So without further ado, let's get right into it and see what happens this time. Alright, so here it is. Here is the MSA video I was talking about, and also I have Diet Coke. I have my favorite soda in the whole world. So these I'll have a refreshment to enjoy while watching this, and if you want, and pause the video real quick to go get a refreshment if you don't have one already, because I mean, yeah, I have it for this, and so let's press play.
When my mom was a little girl, she heard this wild rumor that she comes from a family of witches. So naturally, like any sane person, she wanted to get to the bottom of this. She graduated college with honors and went all in on studying the supernatural in a more scientific way. And her big takeaway was that the supernatural is real. We just need the right means to connect with it. But even though Mom became super famous for her groundbreaking work, she still couldn't figure out if our family had any connection to witches. She was so obsessed with finding the answer that she neglected everything else.
Oh no! Guys, please don't. Never, I don't care how into your hobby or life's passion you are, don't neglect everything else just to focus on that one thing. As someone who can be very obsessive with things, just I'm saying this as someone who could be obsessive, and maybe one day I'll somehow be as obsessive as this woman. Just don't. Also, what does that have to do with protecting clumsy billionaires? Well, I guess we'll see. Also, whoa, assuming our main character, that's our main character's dad. Whoa, he looks angry. Also, he got that Jack Dawson haircut. Look like Leonardo DiCaprio. Too bad Leonardo only dates them college girls. He was what, 50 now? Ugh. Leonardo DiCaprio. Too bad he's kind of a creep. I mean, we should have known. He's in the Epstein files.
Didn't sit well with Dad. They fought all the time, and eventually, he had enough and left.
Aww.
Soon after, Mom realized she was pregnant with me. So she dropped her research,
moved
to her childhood home with Aunt Jessie, and became—
pause again. Oh, it's so good! Oh, okay. Honestly, because I've watched MSA for years, from what I'm used to, usually, most of the characters are just flat out jerks. So I'm actually very happy that the mom actually has the humanity in her to, focus on taking care of her child that she's now pregnant with and will give birth to. So thank God for that.
Became the most devoted mom ever. But the second I started high school, she drove right back into her witch hunt.
Oh, jeez.
She even had this creepy little office where she kept all the souvenirs from her years of research. And Aunt Jessie absolutely hated that place.
Oh my God, Kara, who gave you that awful haircut?
Mom did. What's wrong?
Nothing, except you look like a shaved squirrel.
She looks fine, Jessie.
What? Aunt Jessie! That's mean! Aunt Jessie, what the hell? Also, dang, Kara, your mom hot. Okay, what am I talking about? I'm straight. It's the cartoon girls that get to me. Like Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. No, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take this moment to go on a tangent. You know how people would joke the only person that could turn me gay, or the only person that could turn me straight, to me, for me, my joke is that, the only two women who could ever turn me gay is Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Anne Hathaway. I'm serious. Well, actually, no, I'm not. It's a joke. Like I said, it's a joke, but, honestly, if that were to, honestly, What am I talking about, bro? Let's just watch the
And
show.
why are you in my office anyway? I thought you hated coming here.
I do. It's just that I need some money. I'm traveling to Bora
Jessie.
Bora tomorrow with Jack, and
Bora
I don't want him to
Bora.
see me as some wannabe leeching off his money.
Who's Jack? I thought you were dating Mark.
Ugh, Mark was such a bore, so I broke up with him. Now I'm dating Jack. You know he's an entrepreneur and he owns a yacht? A yacht! Only 1,000% of the world population own a yacht. And Jack is one of them. Now, if you're done interrogating me, can I have some cash?
Aunt Jessie was Mom's twin
Jessie.
sister, but unlike Mom, Jessie was a total free spirit. She drifted from place to place,
I love how it's like free spirit, America. I love that. Okay, so so these guys are American. I mean, they already have like.
never held down a steady job, and dreamed of marrying rich so she'd never have to work. Mom thought Jessie was
she's
a
a
total
gold
flake,
digger.
and for Jessie,
Yeah, Jessie.
Mom was one science experiment away from turning into a mad scientist. So, obviously, they never got along, and life went on.
But they live
Until
together,
one
so
day,
something must work out.
Everything changed.
No ad. Bad ad.
Yeah, we say that a lot around here. Just like we keep asking you to like and subscribe. So, please.
Breaking the fourth wall, Kara. Jeez, girl, I'm already subscribed, and I already booped the like button before pressing record. Don't worry, Kara. I swear. You guys like my video. Like my video. And if you want, go like and subscribe to MSA as well. Obviously. Well, obviously, like, you know, like, I'm reacting to somebody else's work. So, like, yeah, go support theirs. Like, that's only... I feel like it's only right to be like, go support the person I'm reacting to's content. Because, like, that's only fair. Because, like, if you're gonna watch me reacting to someone else's content, like, technically speaking, they worked hard on this. Like, you could tell, like, they animated all this and stuff. Like, it does take time to do this. So, anyways.
Go ahead and do that.
I already
Anyway,
did.
Mom was in her creepy office doing her usual research when we heard a loud crash. Jessie and I rushed in to check on her, and there she was, passed out cold on the floor.
Mom!
Her research papers were scattered everywhere, and right in the middle was this weird necklace. I ran to Mom's side while Aunt Jessie called the ambulance, but when the paramedics arrived, they said she was in a coma. Mom was
Oh
rushed
no,
to the
Mom's in a
hospital,
coma.
but the necklace stayed behind. I couldn't bring myself to leave it there. It felt important, like it might hold the answers we needed.
Huh.
So I took it.
Magic
and
necklace?
Always kept it close to me.
Oh my god, just toss that ugly thing already.
No way. This was the last thing Mom was researching before she collapsed.
Oh,
She might need it when she wakes up.
For what? To wear to some ugly necklace convention? Kara, you're 18. Go live your life. You saw.
Aunt Jessie, why are you so mean? Also, this is your sister. I know you don't get along with your sister, but your sister, the mom, your Kara's mom, she's in a coma. Care a little more, Aunt Jessie. Also, is it weird that she's a redhead like the Jessie from Toy Story? So basically, I'm thinking the Jessie from Toy Story, but that Jessie is actually way nicer than this Jessie. And what the hell is that painted in the background?
way too much for a teenager.
And you're way too wild for someone in their 40s.
She
Don't
looking
you care
good
about
for
Mom
40s.
at all? Aren't you even a little worried if she's ever gonna wake up?
Look, your mom's nuts, okay? For all we know, this is because she spent too much time chasing ghosts and ancient nonsense. Now, do me a favor and stop playing detective.
Aunt Jessie grabbed my arm
Aunt
and I wanted
Jessie.
to pull away, but I was too stunned. Not because of what she did, but because of what I saw.
What?
I had this vision where I saw Jessie in Mom's office, pulling money out of her locker.
Aunt Jessie!
Stole from Mom's locker?
What locker? I didn't steal anything.
But I just saw. I grabbed Jessie's arm again.
What?
And just like before, I saw her in Mom's office stealing money.
Aunt
I was
Jessie!
trying to make sense of what was happening when
Did Aunt
suddenly,
Jessie steal
my
money?
eyes fell on the necklace in my hand. I kept it down and touched Jessie again. And nothing. No visions this time. Could this necklace actually
Magic!
be showing me something?
Oh,
The last MSA video I reacted to did not have magic at all, so I'm actually interested to see where this goes. We got some supernatural stuff going on. This is awesome. But what's this have to do with protecting clumsy billionaires?
No, you've got that.
'Cause no one here's a
the same one
billionaire,
your mom
except
got
for
whenever
Jack.
she went on about ghosts or spirits or whatever nonsense she wasted her life chasing.
Jessie kept groaning about something, but my brain was stuck on the fact that the necklace actually had powers. Every time I held it, these weird flashes would hit me. I didn't totally get what they were. Maybe they were some blurry sneak peeks into the future.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that actually makes sense. That actually makes more sense because Jessie seemed genuinely I mean, we know Jesse's clearly a jerk. Aunt Jesse's clearly a jerk, but like she definitely seemed confused to be like, "What do you mean I stole from your mom's money locker?" So maybe it is like the future. Maybe like the mom saw something in the future and something happened. I don't know.
with Jessie's
Wait, why
track
is Aunt
record,
Jessie smoking?
seeing her steal from Mom felt pretty believable.
Picky
But I
eater.
needed proof that this thing was legit. So the next day,
Kara.
I wore the necklace to school, and like I suspected, every time I bumped into someone, I saw a glimpse of their future.
Whoa!
Like, I accidentally brushed up against Madison, our cheer captain, and saw her flipping out in front of everyone. Sure enough, later that day, she dumped her boyfriend and destroyed his locker.
Oh,
Tourists, leaders,
Madison,
and
Madison, Madison, girl, Madison. Let me skip.
When I came to
Ah!
Full Sail, I definitely met the people that
Full
I
Sail.
will know. And
I also
How'd you know I would like to go to Full Sail? But I don't have the money for Full Sail.
saw Kyle, the class clown,
Kyle!
alone to his cats, which was kinda sad. But then,
Oh, that's
I saw
sad.
the rude school janitor having a terrible lunch that would keep him in the bathroom all afternoon. That instantly lifted my spirits. Oh, wow. This is the best day ever. Whee!
Talking to yourself, Kara? Is that your secret strategy to beat me on the test? Hate to break it to you, but it's not gonna.
Okay, who's this guy? He looks like Legolas from Lord of the Rings. And he's blonde. And I'm getting ahead of myself. This guy could end up a jerk.
Gonna work.
Ugh, Ethan. Of course he had to walk in and ruin my perfect day. Ethan
Oh,
is in my
Ethan.
class, and he's probably the most
Oh, he's
perfect
tall.
guy ever.
Or maybe you're just
Rich,
short.
popular, a face that
Of
looks
course
like it was
he's
carved
rich.
by angels.
Is he the
And
billionaire?
of course, perfect grades. He's got it all. But here's the kicker. Ethan's insanely clumsy. It's almost a talent, how bad he is at holding on to things. Lunch trays,
Ethan.
expensive vases, kittens, you name
Kittens?
it, he's probably dropped
Stop
it.
dropping the
And yet,
kittens.
somehow, his clumsiness just makes him even
Ew,
more charming to
I
everyone.
don't like that animation.
Well, everyone but me. I just thought it was hilarious how someone so perfect can be such an uncoordinated mess.
Can we get his face back to
my God.
normal?
Ethan, are you okay? Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just slipped a little, no big deal.
Bro fell on his
someone
face.
get ice. Call the nurse. Ethan, how many fingers am I holding up?
3.
2?
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. It's just, isn't this a little dramatic? He just tripped. He's not dying.
Just for the record, I could have seriously hurt myself. What if I hit my head and broke my neck? Would that be serious enough for you?
Oh my god, you're fine. You may have a concussion, but that's about it. And you literally fall every day, Ethan. Multiple times a
don't know
day.
what to
And
say
you're
about
walking
this.
just fine, aren't you? Ethan gave me the stink eye. And since then, he's been in this weird, unspoken competition with me. He tries to beat me at everything. Grades, gym
Ethan?
class, who gets to the front of the cafeteria line first. And even though I have no idea why he's doing that, one thing's for sure. There's no way I'm letting him win.
Girl, you can't do that in the hallway. You can't do your little, like, parkour moves, kick him on top of the head, or give him an even worse concussion. Also, like, is this the billionaire? I mean, it just said he's rich, like every other MSA character. I'm telling you, there's, like, no in-between with MSA characters. Like, they're either dirt poor, or they're, like, billionaires. Like, there's literally no in-between.
I'm here. I'm not late.
Ew, what's that smell? Did you run here? Just ask Kara and I'll lend you a couple bucks for the bus next time you're late.
At
Wait,
least I can
what?
run.
Wait, what? Wait, no, he must not be talking about the school bus. Oh, he must be talking about, like, the public transportation bus, like the normal bus. 'Cause I'm about to say, that's what he got paid for the school bus.
Run without tripping over a rock and rolling down the street.
I don't need to run. I have a car with a private driver.
And thank God alive for that.
Because he's
Or
a
God
billionaire,
knows how many
I
people you
assume.
would have run over by now. You clumsy fool.
How dare you?
Wait, yeah, he must be the guy that the title was talking about. He's rich and he's clumsy. He must be the clumsy billionaire that she has to end up protecting for some reason. I don't know, from what? From getting a concussion? Also, we kind of dropped Aunt Jessie and like the magic storyline.
Ethan lunged at me, but his foot caught on the desk, and he crashed right into me.
Oh!
As soon as we touched,
Romance.
I had this crazy vision of Ethan wandering through a forest, moving
What?
deeper like he was searching for something. And then suddenly, he reached the edge of the cliff and fell.
If you keep staring at me like that, you'll...
What? Is that what we have to protect him from? I'm tweaking out, bro. What's good?
fall in love.
Ugh, as if. Get off me. And yeah, maybe stay away from cliffs for a while, okay?
What?
What?
A whole new world.
Imagine just saying that to him because it is like the future, right? Because like it's like telling the future, so like he would have no clue what she's talking about.
It's April 4th.
Did you not get enough oxygen to your brain while running over here?
Just then the teacher walked in and we rushed back to our seats. That entire day, I couldn't help keeping an eye on Ethan. Even though he was a jerk, I didn't want him falling off a cliff because of some mysterious entity.
And thank God for that you have the humanity to not want him to die by falling off a cliff. Also, he still looks like Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
That would break too
Oh,
many
you
hearts
mean?
at school. So later, when I saw him walking toward the woods behind the school,
What?
I decided to follow him, but he'd already walked in deeper.
Oh
I
no!
kept walking straight, trying to stay
Why are you
optimistic.
walking?
When I finally
Run.
saw Ethan moving towards the cliff in a trance-like state. Ethan, stop!
No,
No
Ethan!
response.
Don't do
I
it!
screamed for him again, but when he didn't stop, I ran towards him and pulled his arm, snapping him back to reality.
Kara? What? Where am I?
You walked into the jungle. You don't remember?
Jungle!
I remember being
Okay, so jungle? I thought this was just a normal forest. Jungle? Also, what the hell, MSA? What the hell? I am practically speechless. Like, what the hell?
football practice, and now I'm just here? How did I even get here?
Huh.
And wait, how'd you know where to find me? Were you following me? You were, weren't you? Why? Did one of my dad's enemies send you to keep an eye on me?
What?
Tell me.
For a second, I
I mean, I guess
panicked.
it's a billionaire.
Ethan's dad was a senator, and me
Oh,
showing
that's
up
why
out
he's
of
a billionaire?
nowhere was definitely weird.
Is that Elon
Especially
Musk?
because we didn't get along. I could understand why he'd be paranoid, so I had no choice but to tell him the whole truth.
So you're telling me this necklace gives you the power to look into the future?
Yeah, and I know it sounds super made up, but I swear to God, it's true. And if you don't believe me,
No, I actually believe you. With all the weird stuff going on in my life right now,
Oh?
a magic necklace honestly feels pretty normal.
that's when Ethan told me that for the past few months, he was being haunted by a ghost.
Whoa.
It showed up out of nowhere, and ever since then, his life had been a mess.
I was always clumsy, but lately it's been getting worse. I
Well-
wake up doing the
So the ghost is trying to kill him? Why? What do you have against young high school guys that look like Legolas from Lord of the Rings?
weirdest stuff, like wrecking my mom's rose garden or doodling all over some portrait of my great-grandfather. And I don't even remember doing it,
Poor great granddaddy.
How are you so sure a ghost has something to do with this?
because I've seen it. Sometimes late at night, I'll catch a shadowy figure in the mirror, or feel like someone's standing right behind me. Plus, we moved into this house only 6 months ago, and my parents were warned it might be haunted. But the house belonged to my great-grandfather, and Dad was obsessed with renovating it and moving in as soon as possible. And now I'm haunted by this stupid ghost who probably wants me dead.
I
Oh
stared at him,
no!
trying to process what he just said. A ghost was making Ethan clumsy and dangerous? It sounded ridiculous. But then again, I was wearing a necklace that could show me the future.
Exactly.
So maybe this wasn't totally ridiculous.
Oh
You
no,
think I'm an
Ethan.
idiot?
Yes, but that's beside the point. Seems like this ghost has some serious beef with you, and we need to make sure it doesn't totally wreck your life. Follow me. Ethan watched me suspiciously, but followed me anyway. and I took him home. I led him to Mom's office, dug through some of her stuff, and pulled out a protective talisman. This should keep you safe for a while. Although the ghost might still mess with your mind, it won't be able to harm you fatally.
Gee, thanks.
Great.
That's reassuring. But how do you even know this stuff works?
My mom was a researcher of the supernatural. I picked up a thing or
Thank
two
you,
growing up in
Mother.
this chaos. That is, until she got sick. But I'm sure she'll be
Until she got sick. Is that how we say she's in a coma? I don't know. I feel like, you know, it's not like, when you say sick, like, it's like, you make me think, like, either something as small as just the common cold or, like, cancer, not a coma. You could just say a coma, because, like, to me, that's not sick. Like, a coma is really bad, obviously, but it's not, you know?
fine in no time. And this time when she's back, I'm not letting her out of my sight for even 1 second.
At least you have that hope. I live in the same house as my parents, and I barely see them.
Aw.
Last month, when I kept waking up in random places around the house, my dad just hired a sleep specialist, then a psychiatrist, then a guard to lock my door at night. Not once did he ask me what was actually wrong.
Oh, that's sad. But we know it's a ghost. Would your dad believe in a ghost? Oh my god, there's like a skull back there!
Just threw money at it until it looked fixed and I didn't cause any drama.
That's
That
sad.
sounds rough. But I guess we all have our battles.
I guess we do.
Since then, Ethan and I were practically inseparable. Honestly, it wasn't by choice. Ethan was convinced he couldn't survive without me. And to be fair, he wasn't entirely wrong.
Oh.
At first, the things I saw ahead of time were
Why are you
small.
touching him on the chest
Like-
like that? Like, that's really, that's really, that's a little, I mean, I know you want to protect him, but, like, you're just like, let me touch your chest the way that Bella Swan from Twilight was touching, the Jacob dude's stomach with your shirtless in your room or something. I don't know, I don't know. I've never actually seen the Twilight movies, but I've seen a cajillion reviews, and I vow to never watch Twilight. I'm never gonna actually watch Twilight. I vow not to. What am I talking about?
Stopping him from burning his tongue on hot cocoa or mixing up sugar and salt. But as the week
Well, that's not as bad as jumping off a bus. Oh, hey, Hoppers.
I just finished taking ASA's Futurescape, and I gotta say the
No. Thank you.
went on, things got way more intense.
Oh no.
First,
Why have
I saved him
Band-Aids?
from falling into the fountain in the school courtyard.
Oh no!
Then it was dodging a soccer ball that almost slammed into his face.
Ah!
Things got
What about her face? Girl, you could have just pushed him to the ground. You didn't have to be like... Like, they didn't gotta do that. What the hell?
really serious during science class when he nearly mixed two dangerous chemicals together. And I had to
Oh,
jump
no,
out of my
Ethan.
seat to stop him. It looks like every time I stop you from a disaster, the ghost just gets angrier and pushes you into an even bigger one. We need to
crazy.
stop this. Did you sprinkle salt along the floor right up against the walls of your room like I asked you to? That's the only way to keep the ghost out of your room.
Of course I did. But the cleaning staff always sweeps it up and complains to my parents about the mess. They think I've lost my mind.
Then ask one of your bodyguards to watch over you at night. You've got plenty of those, don't you?
What am I, 5? My parents would think it's weird. You have to come up with a better solution.
Like what? I can't watch you 24/7, Ethan. There's got to be another way.
I have an idea.
Ethan's
What?
brilliant
What was that
idea
smile?
was to sneak me into his
Ethan?
massive walk-in closet overnight without
Yo?
anyone noticing.
You go plus a random girl you just well, not just met, but you just kind of befriended into your closet for the whole night. You know what, I guess Aunt Jessie's not gonna be wondering where Kara is, so...
But why can't I just come in through the front door like a normal person? I mean, you're kind of popular. Don't you have friends coming over all the time?
You mean those kids I hang with at school? They're only around because my dad's loaded.
No!
None of them
I'm
are
sad!
real friends. And even if
Well,
they
then.
were, my dad's way too paranoid to let anyone in without running them through 100 security checks. Seriously, sneaking in is just easier.
And way more claustrophobic.
You'll survive.
But it was tougher than it looked.
Oh dear.
Ethan's place was like a fortress. Big, sprawling gardens, guards crawling everywhere with dogs that would rip you apart.
Jeez!
Even his
Jeez, how paranoid is this dad? Ethan's dad, you have to calm down. You have to calm down. Like, this is a little bit much.
Closet was bigger than my room. So I slipped in and waited for Ethan while his guards patrolled the house. But with the blackout, the air felt heavy, and I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, everything went dark, and I passed out. When I opened my eyes,
Kara.
I wasn't in the closet anymore. Instead, I was standing in a dimly lit hallway with creaky wooden floors and walls lined with old paintings.
What?
Finally awake, Sleeping Beauty?
I spun around to see a girl my age, dressed like she had just walked out of a 19th century drama.
Oh,
What is
hear
this?
me out.
Where am I? Who are you?
Slow down, woman. One question at a time. You're having a dream, and I'm the ghost of this gorgeous house.
You're the one haunting Ethan?
Haunting is such a dramatic word. Let's just say I'm invested in his miserable little life.
Why?
Because I enjoy tormenting pretty boys. In
Girl! What? My head.
life, I scarcely had the time for such amusements, but now, as a ghost, I can slip in and out of their lives as I please. It's one of the few pleasures I have left. Now, if you're done pestering me with questions, there's something important I need to show you.
She led me down a narrow staircase and finally stopped in a
Ah!
That's
I wanted
not
to
good.
see what happened.
No, it is not. Brothers.
weird cave that looked like it was centuries old. The
What?
walls were all stone, and on them were strange looping symbols repeated over and over in neat rows.
Olympic rings.
I was trying to make sense of what they meant when the ghost gestured towards the end of the cave to a red door.
If you want answers, just walk through that door.
What's behind it?
The truth.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Oh, immensely. Now do as I say. You don't have much time.
I took a deep breath
Okay.
and walked over to the door. But just as I was about to
Where's
turn the
that
knob,
Jesse been?
I heard a scream coming from the end of the cave. I got so spooked, I immediately recoiled and fell. My
Oh,
head
no.
hit the ground, and I don't remember what happened next. Except I woke up staring at the ceiling in Ethan's living room. I
What?
slowly got up, trying to make sense of what happened, when I saw Ethan holding a lighter, standing inches away from the curtains. Without thinking, I lunged forward and snatched the lighter out of his hand, when suddenly Ethan's parents walked in.
Ethan, what the hell? Also, how did you get to the living room?
Who are you and what are you doing in my house?
Dad, she's...
I'm not asking you, Ethan. You go to your room.
But Dad...
I said leave!
Ethan's mom took his hand and took him to his room, while I just stood in the living room, motionless.
As for you, girl, you broke into my house, and judging by that lighter in your hand, I'd say your intention was to set something on fire. Some rival sent you to sabotage me, so I stepped down from my mayor campaign?
What? No, I wasn't trying to burn anything. I was helping Ethan. Ask him.
I don't have to ask him anything. My son would never be friends with someone like you.
What?
Excuse me, sir, but you're crossing a line here. I agree, this whole thing looks suspicious, but I'm telling you the truth. You can call my aunt. She can vouch for me.
Oh, I'm sure you have some accomplice ready to cover for you. Enough of this nonsense.
paranoid is
You're not
this guy?
fooling me.
Before I could argue any further, his dad pulled out his phone and called the police. And an hour later, I was sitting in the police station, feeling like the unluckiest person in the world. I was just about to lose my mind when Jesse burst through the doors and dragged me home.
Jesse.
Of all the stupid, reckless, irresponsible things you could have done, Kara, you broke into someone's house?
I didn't. Ethan called me there. He's my friend.
So you're
So
telling
you're
me
friends.
you have rich friends like that guy Ethan, and you never told me? How could you do that? The least you should have done was to introduce me to his father.
For the love of God, Jesse. His dad's married. Where are your morals?
Who needs morals when you can be rich? And his dad's a politician, right? Everyone knows politicians are always looking for trophy wives. I'm sure I'd fit right in. Now do me a favor and arrange a meeting.
I will do no such thing, you freak.
What?
I'll talk to him after break. Tomorrow at school. I didn't. Because Ethan didn't turn up at school the next day.
No, Ethan, where are you?
Which kind of had me worried. I even called him, but he didn't answer.
Wait, you guys have each other's
So
phone
I thought he
numbers
was
since
just
when?
ignoring me after what happened with his dad last night. But then, something in my heart told me things weren't right. so I decided to pay him a visit. I was outside his mansion when suddenly I started
I honestly couldn't
No,
believe
Ads,
people
no.
car insurance in such small pieces.
They make it so easy.
hearing voices. I walked in and froze. Ethan was standing on the edge of the roof, swaying like a leaf in the wind.
Oh, please no. Oh gosh. Oh god. I couldn't have like told me it's gonna get this intense. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I need a sec. That's really dark. I mean, I know it's just a ghost, but this is dark. This is dark. Oh gosh. MSA. Why? This is like my one trigger. This kind of thing is like my one trigger. Just like my one phobia is of the dark. Like, this is just... Because, I mean, technically speaking, it is a ghost making him do it? From my understanding, it's a ghost making him do it, but like... No, you guys would probably know, but you guys would know, like, that this is like my one trigger if you've seen other videos of mine where I've said the same thing. Like, I just...
Parents were shouting up at him. Guards were barking into their walkie-talkies. But no one was
Ethan,
making a
no!
move to save him. Ethan, sweetie, please wake up. But Ethan didn't move. It was clear he wasn't himself.
Well,
And if someone startled him or rushed up there, it might only push him to jump.
No,
I
Ethan!
had to get to him somehow. So with everyone distracted, I slipped into the mansion and dashed upstairs to the rooftop. Ethan, it's me, Kara.
Who's safe,
I know you can hear me. You're not alone. I'm here, okay? Just focus on my voice. Ethan tilted his head slightly, like he was trying to place the sound. You're stronger than this. Whatever's got a hold on you, it doesn't control you. You're Ethan, the guy who trips over air and somehow still looks cool doing it. You're not a puppet. Fight it! For a moment, nothing happened.
Ethan,
Then
please.
slowly,
Ethan,
he turned
please.
his head to look at me.
Kara?
It's me. I've got you. I won't let go, I promise. Finally, he reached out, and the moment our hands touched, I yanked him away from the edge with all my strength. But I fell, hit my head, and blacked out.
But Ethan's okay, right? Like, obviously I am concerned about the concussion, the very serious concussion he probably just got, but that was intense! I can't believe MSA did that. Like, I mean, I'm not saying you should avoid such serious topics. I'm not saying that at all, but, like, at least give me a warning somewhere. Like, maybe, like, a trigger warning at the start. Because that was kind of intense. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I mean, I kind of was feeling that with the cliff earlier, but... And I just... oh, gosh. I'll just press play. Like, I'm not... I wasn't expecting that. Mom? Oh, Ethan.
And when I woke up, I was in Ethan's room.
Oh?
What happened?
You hit your head. Kara, I don't know how to thank you.
Well, yeah, you did.
If you hadn't come, I don't think I'd still be here.
Good thing I showed up then.
There's also something else you should know.
Ethan reached into his pocket and pulled out my necklace. The chain was snapped, and the strange pendant was cracked right down the middle.
I found it next to you after you fell.
Oh no! It was the one thing that still connected me to my mom.
I'm so sorry, Kara. I'm sorry that I dragged you into this mess. It wasn't your battle to fight. In fact, there's something you should know.
And Ethan told me that he wasn't actually possessed.
What?
But had a rare psychological disorder that caused blackouts and hallucinations.
Schizophrenia? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, wow, I'm glad it wasn't an actual ghost. No, I'm confused. So I am confused about that. What do you mean there's no ghost? Because they didn't care to talk to a ghost? I don't even know, but that actually makes it even worse in my head, because that actually makes what what happened with him in the story even more actually realistic. And I don't know what to
Started
say.
when he was a kid, but it went away. We thought it was fine until these past few months. He started having these episodes. His dad's political campaign, the pressure, moving into this old place with all its creepy stories. It must have triggered it again. And we tried to keep him safe, secured the entire place, but we failed.
My parents didn't tell me this because they thought I might freak out and maybe the condition will worsen. But what's worse than jumping off a roof?
It's not funny, Ethan. It's not funny. It's pretty serious, Ethan. Please. I mean, I know you're trying to, make it kind of lighthearted, but but this whole apparently it wasn't a ghost making him do that. It was because of I can only assume it is either like something maybe like schizoaffective disorder or something like that. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Sorry, bad time to joke.
Exactly,
The bottom
it
line
is.
is that I'm truly sorry for everything I've put you through.
Ethan!
I'd really love it if we could be friends.
Ethan was still talking when my phone buzzed. It was Aunt Jessie.
Wait.
And she
Wait. Her necklace didn't survive the fall backwards, but her phone did. What?
told me that Mom was finally awake.
Mom?
I told Ethan, and he immediately offered to take me to the hospital.
Mom!
As soon as we reached the hospital, I rushed into Mom's room and held her tight.
The hot Mom!
Oh, thank God. I was so scared I'd never get to see you again.
Oh, my sweet girl, I missed you too. And I've got
Mom,
to
do
say
you
this,
have a name?
You've been so brave.
Yeah, you saved the
Mom,
boy from accidentally,
I
don't even think, I can't even say on
You kind of
YouTube.
did me a favor there.
Mom's eyes drifted to the broken necklace, and she told me that it wasn't just some souvenir, but an ancient relic designed to imprison souls.
I studied it thinking it would confirm our family's history with witchcraft. I thought if I could connect my spirit to it, I'd gain the wisdom I'd been seeking. Instead, the necklace trapped me. My body stayed here in a coma, but my spirit was locked in...
Yes, to grabbing
What?
the party essentials.
And so what about that ghost that Carol talked to earlier that said that she was
inside.
haunting Ethan?
But when it broke,
It's not true.
it lost its hold. My soul was released and returned to my body.
So, you were in this necklace all this time?
In a way, yes. I've been watching you, and you've been so brave, Kara. Although I got a bit freaked out when I saw you walking towards that red door.
Wait, you know about the red door? How? I never told anyone about that vision.
I know because I was there. That scream you heard was mine. And it wasn't a vision, Kara. The necklace was messing with your head. It feeds off your fears and uncertainties. And when it sensed your confusion about Ethan's haunting, it created the image of a ghost to prey on your emotions.
Oh!
It was all a trick to get you to walk through that red door willingly. And if you had, you'd be trapped just like I was.
So, you mean everything I saw in my visions was my imagination? But what about the stuff that came true?
The necklace has this strange power of showing you bits and pieces of the future, but never the full picture. It keeps you curious, making you rely on it to guide you. That's how it earns your trust and manipulates you.
I think I'm gonna lose my mind.
No, you won't.
I
because
am
I will
too.
never let this happen again. I'm done with these studies, Kara. I lost
Thank
sight
you,
of what
Mom.
matters and nearly lost everything.
Thank
I
you,
think I
Mom.
want to focus on my family again.
I'd love that too, Mom.
Great! Now that you're both reunited, maybe we can talk about my Bora Bora trip?
Bora Bora, I forgot about that.
Fine, I'll just sit here quietly.
We all laughed, and it felt like a new chapter had
I thought
begun.
that she was being annoying.
The necklace was gone. Mom was awake and back with me.
How's Ethan?
And as for Ethan,
He looks so happy with the hell.
he's still clumsy as ever. But at least he's taking therapy, so he won't roll off another building and blame it on a ghost.
Oh. Wow. 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 And wow. Wow. That was quite the story, I have to say. I wasn't expecting it to get that serious, what with Ethan's mental health issues. Like I said, that is I can't even really say the word on YouTube, but that is probably like my one true trigger, that like the one thing that really triggers me, so I wasn't really expecting that, but overall that's a pretty good story. And while that was kind of triggering to me, I mean, I actually can find some appreciation that MSA actually talked about like that kind of mental health issue in one of their stories. And like, we know how MSA usually is, like very fanficky, so I'm glad they took it. They seem to take it seriously, you know. Like, and I didn't feel like they really over dramatized it. Like, I could see why Ethan would try to lie about like it being a ghost, because obviously Kara told him about the necklace powers before he mentioned the ghost, so he just was like, so from my understanding, Ethan like took that and was just like, yeah, you know, a ghost has been haunting me. I could definitely see why he would want to do that, because like he probably, well, on top of confusion of what's going on, because he said that his mother and father didn't actually tell him while he was having these blackouts and stuff. Like, I can only imagine there might have been some shame with that, but anyway, this is Kara's story. But yeah, there's magic, which is very different from the last story. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, I liked it. It was a pretty good story. And anyways, if you liked this video and would like to see more MSA reactions, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment below if you want, like, recommend specific MSA videos that you'd like me to react to and see. Because, you know, so far I've only done 2, and I hope to do more, because I love MSA. I do love MSA. Like, I definitely have a lot of memories from years ago watching MSA, so I do like their stories. And make sure to check out my social links there in the channel bio and in the description below. They include my Discord and my Instagram. And speaking of Discord, my goal right now is to reach 50 subscribers, and when I do, I plan on opening up a Discord server. But reminder, this will only be for subscribers, so make sure to subscribe so you can be part of that. And far as Discord, you know, goes, you actually have to have Discord be part of that. So there's that. Anyways, I will see you guys in another video. Hope to see you guys soon. Goodbye now.